I am the executive film director here at Ant Media Productions. I'm here to bring you a talk show with random guests, topics, and tips. You'll catch me here every Thursday at 11 a.m. You'll be hearing how I balance my life as executive film director at the Brooklyn Cafe show, a full-time college student usually working 4 days a week, and an endurance runner training for the biggest race of my life. So join me, and we're gonna have fun laughing and talking together. Well, at least I'm gonna do some laughing and talking, so keep watching. Hello, and welcome back to Talkin to Taylor. This, if you did not know, is my last day here. So I have a very special show today. The reason that no one is sitting there, but you can see the chair, is because I'm going to be bringing on some guests later. They don't even know it yet, but they'll be coming on. So to get started, I just wanted to talk about how my marathon went, just because I, have basically made this a running show in the past few weeks, because all I talked about is like marathon training. So much so that I forgot for a long time that I graduate tomorrow. So yeah, but I did my marathon on Sunday and today is Wednesday, so 3 days ago. It was, in a word, torture. It was horrible, but it was like also great at the same time. I don't know. For my first marathon experience, it was very hard. It was harder than I was expecting. I don't really know exactly what I expected. I didn't expect to do it with complete ease, but I did expect me to not get in as much pain as I did, as early on as I did. I started feeling a lot of pain by mile 14, and I was expecting to not really feel as much pain until like mile 17 or 18. And yeah, I was not lucky enough, because mile 14, you've run 14 miles, that's a lot of miles, but you've still got 12 miles to go, or no more. No, 12. 12 is correct. Math. But yeah, so I didn't know how I was gonna make it after I crossed mile like 14 and 15. I didn't know how I was gonna do it, and I did walk. I didn't reach the goals that the times that I wanted to, but I finished. And by the end, it didn't matter. I didn't care that I didn't reach the times that I wanted to reach and all that. I just cared that I crossed the finish line. So I'll upload pictures on my Talkin to Taylor Instagram and stuff of me crossing the finish line and all that. I even have a video of it. I should have brought it with me to put on the show, but I didn't really think about that too much. But yeah, I did it. I have a really nice medal from it. It's really fat and heavy, and I actually got third in my age group for the marathon. So I will be getting an award for that, hopefully. I was supposed to pick it up at the marathon, but I didn't realize that until the next day. So I emailed people. They'll hopefully be getting back to me about shipping me that. I will have to pay to get it shipped to me, which sucks, but it's whatever. So yeah, I got third in my age group out of 3 people. So, big accomplishments, but I like to look at it as, I was the only one strong enough in my age group to even sign up for it. So, I mean, I still see it as a big accomplishment getting third in my age group, even if I was the third person my age. But yeah, it was really, really hard. I was running. The first half I went out way too fast, and that kind of killed me in the end, because like I said, I was at the halfway point and I was already dying. And then I got to mile 14 and I was like, how am I gonna go 12 more miles? And then I got to mile 16 and I started walking because I just couldn't keep it up anymore. It was too hard. and it was just about making it to the finish line at that point. So it was, there's no other ways to describe it than just how difficult and painful it was. It was so painful. It hurt so bad. And while I was running, I was like, I never want to do another marathon again. This was horrible. But now looking back, seeing that I finished it, I crossed the finish line, I did do it, I'm capable, even though it was very painful and hard. I think I would do another one, which might sound crazy, but like now that I've done one, it's gonna be way easier to do another one. Because I remember when I did my first half marathon, when I crossed the finish line, my calves were hurting so bad. It was so painful. I'd never run that far before, and it was horrible. It was so painful. But then once I had done it, it was so much easier to do another one. Like, it was way easier to do another one once I had, like, knew what to expect. So that's why I'm keeping my mind open, but if I did do another one, I would want to do it, like, in a really cool area or something like that to just, you know, keep it interesting and make it worth it to do. So yeah, that's how my marathon experience was. I don't know how to describe it other than that. I was pretty tired and in pain the rest of the day, obviously. And then the next day I woke up and I could barely move because my body was so sore. And I was hobbling around like the whole day. My shoulders, my quads, my back, everything was sore. And then the next day it was much better. Yesterday was much, much better, but I still, like, my back was really sore, like my back muscles. But today is the third day and I don't feel any soreness. Like, I really don't. Oh, my hips were really sore too. But I don't really feel any pain or anything. So I feel like that's a pretty good, pretty fast recovery. So proud of myself. I'm doing a 5K soon, which might sound kind of crazy, but I am. And then I'm graduating college tomorrow, so that's pretty crazy. It doesn't feel like it's real. And I still am processing it, which I need to hurry up and process a little faster because it's tomorrow. But yeah, pretty excited about that. But yeah, like I said, today is my last, bless you, last day interning here, which is really weird because I've been interning here for like a year and a half now. So it's gonna be weird not coming back here much. And I will miss a lot of things about it, and the main thing I'll miss is like having the other interns here. So, you know, we've been through a lot together. And yeah, I'm just gonna like call up whoever's here. So, hey Josh, wanna come on up here? Join me?
Oh, me first?
Yeah, you're just sitting there. So you're in my view, so.
I was taking a rest.
Yeah. No sleep.
They had me moving everything around. I was taking a rest.
Oh, well, the grind never stops, as they say. So this is Josh.
I guess.
And you've been interning for a few months, right?
I've been here since August. So
August.
that's about 4 months now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 4 months. But it's been one kind of a ride for 4 months.
Yeah.
Quick.
Do you
walked
remember?
in here and look at where we are now, December.
Yeah.
I walked in here when it was hot and humid, and it's still hot and humid.
Yeah. Not much has changed.
No,
So,
it's just changed.
do you remember? I always wonder, like, do you remember first meeting me? I don't know, probably not, because I was probably just there. But
Well, when I first met you, that was.
Oh, I
That was
just
a
remembered.
long time ago. We went to the same high school. If anything,
Yeah,
I probably bumped into you.
Probably.
And that was anything.
I remember coming in and seeing you here, and I was like, he looks so familiar, but like that's so weird, so I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah.
And then they were like, you know him. And I was like, what are you talking about? How did you read my mind?
I'm the same as you. I remember only faces. The only way that I remember your name is because I had your
aunt.
Your aunt.
Yeah.
I had your aunt for calculus class back in high school, and she would talk about you.
Oh, she's the best.
From the beginning of class all the way to the end. When it came to me, she would talk to me about you all the time, whether it was the next day, the same day, 3 days from now. She would, she was.
She loved us. Like, and my sister went there too, and we're only 2 grades apart. So we went to Park Vista, for 2 years together. So she probably talked about her too.
Yeah, and then I remember the first day that you had walked in and I was here, and I got you confused with your sister.
Oh, I do.
Remember,
I think you said something about me playing softball.
That you were in softball. That was actually your sister. And you were in track and field.
It happens a lot. So there's people because where I work, my sister works there too when she comes back from college, and people always, I guess the other day, because my sister just came back from college and she's working over winter break, and someone the other day was like, Taylor, like to her, and they were getting so annoyed because she wasn't responding. She's like, I'm not Taylor. But people do the same thing to me.
No,
so.
I've walked into your job every now and then because I live right down the street from there, and I still have to run into you because I usually go at night.
I don't know how, because
I usually go at night.
Well, I do work at night a lot too, so I don't know how you haven't run into me because I work a lot. But
the days I get the perfect day when you're not there.
That happens with a lot of people that I know. They're like, I went to Cold Stone and you weren't there, and I'm like, how? Because I'm literally there all the time. But yeah, now that you say it, I do remember the first day I met you, I think in that room too.
Yeah.
And they were like, I was like, I don't know where I know him from, but you were like, I went to Park Vista. I was like, okay, that makes sense.
Then it started to click a little bit, and then you're like, okay, now I know where you're from, but I still don't really know. Yeah, exactly.
But I think my favorite memory, or the memory that stands out the most with you, is when we were like hosting the show. Open the show, yes.
A cold open, when they literally threw us in the chairs over there and said, okay, you guys are going to open the show.
And we went on for like 15 minutes or something.
I don't think Freddie wanted us to stop.
Yeah, no, he wanted us to keep going. He was like, the chemistry you guys have, you guys need to keep hosting. And we were like, all right, thanks.
Yep. And then he started talking about throwing you with someone else and then me with someone else, and then...
He was like, I didn't even know you guys could do that. And we were like, I guess we didn't know either.
It just happened. Honestly, it just happened.
We just nailed it from that day.
That has to be the best memory that I've had with you here.
Thank you. Yeah, honestly. It's been fun. It's been a good ride. Even though it's, hasn't been that long, but it feels like
not long for me, but
I feel like you've been here like the whole time, oddly. Even though I've been here for like a year and a half, I don't know. It feels like you've been here for at least a year or something, but yeah.
Yeah.
So.
It's been a ride.
Yeah. Thanks for joining me.
And for your last show, I mean, I've been here a few times when you do your show, and you never know what you're talking about, honestly.
I really don't. I'm always just like, I'll do a show, sure. And then I find it usually ends up being about running because that's all I do. But if you ever want to join me for a 5K, any of you, I'm down.
Me and my girlfriend have been talking about one, so who knows?
Oh, well, I'm doing one in Wellington on the 19th. But maybe I'll see you at one because I always sign up for 5Ks now. So I'll look out for you.
It'd be cool.
That would be
thinking
cool.
about 5Ks. I mean, just recently we were thinking about 5Ks and all this and that. Because every now and then we have this one guy that we watch on YouTube, and he did a 5K recently at Disney.
Oh, yes. Those are hard to find, though.
He did one for Halloween, and we were just like, it'd probably be pretty cool to do a 5K. Just in general.
They are cool.
Like, we'll see about it. So
I like them because they're not like super far, at least for me. Like they're pretty short.
They'd seem more, I would say, from what I see, a 5K would be more of an enjoyable fun time than would be an actual marathon.
Yeah,
for an actual marathon,
marathon is not
you
enjoyable.
Personally, no, it's probably way more competitive.
Oh yeah, like by the end, you see, because it was half marathon and marathon people started at the same time, and more than half of them were half marathon people, because at the end you see there's like barely anyone there, just because like most people aren't willing to do that, which don't blame you if you're not willing to do a marathon, because it was so hard. But yeah, while I was doing it, I was like, now I see why people think I'm insane, because this is the hardest thing ever. I don't know why I did this, but I don't know. I still like it. I still like running, so.
I mean, it's a good pastime. You get to be by yourself and just go ahead. And all you got to think about is just you and finishing the race, and then in between, you know, you can just think about whatever in your head.
Yeah,
you know,
and collect those cool medals.
Yeah.
I got a fat, like, the medal that I got is like so heavy, like from the marathon. I'm like,
would you get a gold, silver, or what?
Well, they gave everyone the same medals, like just for finishing. But like, you deserve a medal. Yeah. But I was saying, I don't know if you heard me, I got third in my age group. Okay. But out of 3 people, so.
I didn't catch that part. So
yeah. Out of 3 people, I got third.
No, that's good.
So go me. But hopefully they're gonna ship it to me, because I did not know that.
You finishing third is promising, and it's a step ahead for who knows.
Yeah,
maybe
for everyone that's not running, I beat them. Yeah. So.
Maybe the next one you'll finish in third again, and then the next one after that you finish in second.
Oh, I hope so. I hope so.
That's how it starts. At least you finished third, which is really good and accomplishing for you, because seeing you walk in here every day and you look like you just wanted to go to sleep.
I would come in here a lot after doing, like, especially on Fridays, because that would be the only time that I would have time in the morning. Yeah. And I would come in kind of late, and some days I would be like, I just did a 17-mile run this morning. Please don't make me get up out of this chair. I don't want to move. And I would do a lot, like 15-mile runs, 17-mile runs, and then I would come in here. So
exactly.
Yeah. And then be like, you ran this morning? I'm like, yeah. A little more than you probably think.
Well, when you're training, you have to run from start
every
to
day.
finish.
Yeah, almost every day.
Yeah.
So it doesn't stop. Yeah. That's what I'm mostly excited about, is being able to kind of like change it up now and not having to follow this schedule. But I will kind of miss it. So
it's all right. You get a good break. You can at least just run to enjoy it for now.
Yeah, true.
And then maybe next year, the year after, you sign up for.
I signed up for a Spartan race, actually.
Oh, that's gonna be cool.
So I'm excited for that, because I've never done one. So I'm just gonna like, now that I'm in shape, I'm excited to like try a bunch of different things.
Might as well.
So yeah.
Might as well while you're in it.
Yeah. Spartan race though, I would definitely have to train for, because I don't go to the gym ever. So I just run. So I'll have to do. I've been working on doing a pull-up actually. I'd never been able to do a pull-up before, and now I can kind of do one. So
once you start one, you'll be able to do. Trust me, you'll do a lot. Okay. I used to not be able to do a pull-up, and now I can do. I used to be able when I was in like fit shape, unlike now with all this down here. I was able to do like 30 in a row.
Dang.
But as soon as you do one and you keep going one day to the next doing a pull-up, you'll do 30 in no time. You'll do 30 in no time.
I hope that is true, because I want to. My goal was to get a pull-up by the end of the year. I pretty much did one. Like, it's hard though. It's really hard. I was working on it every day, and then now I haven't done my like pull-up exercises for like 3 or 4 days now, because I was focusing on the marathon. So I need to get back into it. But yeah, I was pretty much there. Like, I was like, there was 1 or 2 times where like,
was touching the bar,
where like my chin was like just over it. Something like that counts, I think. So yeah, I made it. But yeah, just working. This year taught me a lot about like my fitness and health and stuff. So gonna continue that journey.
No, you got to.
Hopefully I'll see you continuing your journey at a 5K.
Who knows?
Yep.
I'll be there.
Yes, I hope so.
I'll be there.
I'll find you. I'll be like, where are you? Get over here right now.
It'd be cool, honestly. You know, just like I said, seeing, you know, what other people do at a 5K, it just seems like a 5K would be more of an enjoyable experience. Not so more of a, you know, I got to beat you. It's more of a, all right, you want to walk it, you want to run it, you want to jog it, and then, you know, talk
5K,
along the
there's
way.
definitely a lot of people just doing it to like kind of have a good time and like walk.
Yeah.
I've learned I like to try to do it more to compete with other people and myself, but you know, it's like at least you're out there doing it because a lot of people won't. So
Yeah.
makes sense. But thanks for joining me today.
No, you're welcome. Congratulations on the last show, and congratulations on graduating tomorrow.
Thank you so much.
It's a huge
I really
accomplishment.
keep forgetting that I'm graduating tomorrow. It's really weird.
I'm gonna be there. I'll be there one day.
When do you graduate college? You're
a
year behind me, right?
No, I'm
Oh, the same grade as my
than,
sister?
older than you, but I had 2 semesters where I had a lot going on, so I'm playing catch up right now. So hopefully by next this semester coming up in spring, I'll be good to go. You know, playing a lot of catch up. So yeah, just trying to finish strong and get that title and move on from there.
Alrighty.
Yeah,
you got it.
But congratulations to you.
Thank you.
It's a huge accomplishment.
And I'll see you out there one day.
I'll see you. Or if I'm here and you stop by one day, I'll see you.
I definitely have to. I can't just leave you guys and never see you again. So
you got to pop in once in a while.
Every once in a while,
Yeah.
And then I'll do like a reunion show.
Why not?
That would be cool.
If you have if you have the time, why not?
For sure. Well,
all right.
You can pass the mic on whoever you feel.
You want to come up, sir? Yeah. All right. Have a good one, guys.
Woo! Thank you, Josh. Oh,
right.
hello.
All right,
Next
guys.
up, we got Slick. Slick is one of the only people that has been here longer than me now. You and Val are the only people who were here when I got here. So, like, I feel like you're one of the OGs.
I mean, I feel like, I kind of took that step after I seen the other OGs left, and then I'm like, I'm kind of here a long time, but, I mean, I have to say, you've been, I'll say, awesome on, like, anything that we put you on. I barely have to explain anything to Taylor. And I know with myself, a lot of people tell me to repeat myself, but, like, she gets it off, like, the first time. Probably the second time of me saying something, but I have to just commend you on that because...
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I understand that from, like, working with people, like, at Cold Stone. I train a lot of people, and, like, there are certain people that you kind of set apart in your mind from other people, because, like, some people, like, they just don't get it. You kind of, like, you tell them something and they forget within, like, 5 minutes. I'm like, I just told you how to do that. And then other people, they'll just, like... You'll teach them and they know how to do it. So
correct.
It's a big,
besides today,
compliment.
guys, because today something happened. Like clearly the girls were on the board. No, I'm not like being gender or situation, but like the girls were on the board, and basically, like my levels, like I send out music and I send it to the board, and clearly. I don't know who didn't press anything on the board, but
hey, it wasn't me.
Now
I'm
it's
just
working
saying.
after the show, and they're still blaming it on me. So it's kind of like
all right, he's a little salty. I'll tell you what happened. So he was setting up like the iPad so we could get another angle of all the girls in the room.
Correct.
And Slick was basically saying like, oh, look, it's all girls in the room. Like the girls are running the show right now. And I basically kind of said like, yeah, the girls always have to run the show because that's how anything gets done. Because when the girls run, there's no mistakes.
That's
when
what they
the guys run the show, though.
It goes perfect.
No, I wouldn't say that.
Monday, Tuesday.
The girls did a smooth job.
Josh,
Yeah.
no, stop it. Josh.
See, even Josh is on my side.
Josh.
Come on.
I got
Slick,
attacked.
we all know.
I got attacked. Not by I got attacked. When I got in there, like nobody didn't want to show like want to be a part of the camera situation, but like I feel as though you guys just forgot to hit unmute.
Oh,
That's what
I don't
happened.
think so. I was in there that whole time.
what
That
happened.
button was unmuted and there was no music coming through.
I don't
But
want to
yeah.
be that guy, but
He's just a little salty because I kind of disrespected the boys, but I was just saying facts, so sorry that the guys let you down like that. It's just happened one too many times or like 10 too many times.
You're kind of right, because sometimes I do gotta tell the guys, like, I'll say 10 times to do something, but like I feel like we do run proper shows, you know. But
you guys make it work eventually.
Wow.
Just not as fast as the girls.
Not
That's
as
all
efficient.
I'm saying.
True, but you know, you guys do add, like, I'll say, another touch
Yeah.
to the.
We keep it more organized, I'll say.
Organized.
Yeah.
Josh.
Thank you. Josh is very much agreeing, like, with everything I'm saying right now.
Like, Josh, what side are you? Like, Josh, like, this is. We keep it organized, but our mess is like all over the place. Like, we have to tell you what's going on before you enter. Like, you ever had somebody say, wait, before you get into my car?
You gotta understand something.
Before you get into my car, yeah, the seat doesn't go back. But we'll
true.
be good, okay? But we do it that way. You guys do it more somewhat efficient, I'll say.
Well, I'll take that.
Somewhat,
that. So,
yes.
yeah, but
I don't want to hate.
I was just, telling him how I felt on the last day.
Yeah, she kind of.
He wasn't ready for it, but it was just something I had to say.
Not at all, because like I didn't like. You're a nice person. Like if anybody does know Taylor, she is very nice. So the fact that she did come at the guys, not me, because I mean I didn't take it as an offense, because I know what I do behind the board, which is sometimes bad. Majority of the time, sometimes I always forget to unclick something. But like for her, like I would never expect her to. I would expect other ladies to say, such and such, the girls do this, or such and such, like you're not doing this correct. I would expect other people to say that. So when you did that, I was like, wow, she's leaving out in the band, guys.
Yeah. Sorry to say.
Hopefully she comes back after her.
Oh, don't worry.
Marathons.
I got you guys.
Okay.
I'll be here to keep it under control a little bit. But I'm trusting that Slick will have it under control when I'm gone.
No, honestly, when it comes to control,
you like to lay low.
Yeah, I like that. I say I tell the directions, and if you don't want to follow, I can just take the helm.
You're like, all right, I'll do myself.
All right, I'll just
I'll
just take it in. I'll just drive myself, because clearly, we're not reaching a gray area or like a common ground. So I usually take it myself. That's how I say boss around, because if I'm not trying to micromanage anybody.
Well, since it is my last day and you're one of the only people here that was here when I got here, what was I don't know if you even remember first impression or like first
impression
seeing me.
I feel like it was kind of like, when it's me, when I enter a room, being that you were like, you probably didn't know everybody here, and you're like, hey, you were like, I knew that you knew a lot, but you were just very closed off of it. Like, if Taylor warms up to you, if she does, she's a good person to be around. She does have some jokes. I'm not saying ha jokes, but they're basically, like, I would say, the subtle jokes, the ones that are like, you have to really, I'll say, rewind it back in your head and say, oh my gosh, that was funny. Or, what did you just say?
Oh, thank you.
You have to take a double take on it.
Yeah, I've been told I'm quick-witted is how I'm described.
Yeah. So it's kind of like me first seeing you, I already knew that you knew a lot, and I'll say you were, ready to go. I just don't know if I placed you on board, or I don't know who placed you on board.
I feel like it was Teddy, but I remember I was very nervous about going on board. It took me a little while, like it took me a few months for them to even put me on board, because I was nervous. I was like, that's a big responsibility. I don't know if I can do that.
But I feel like you got it. Like, you just don't overthink it. And plus, like, with everything else that you got going on. Plus, since Taylor's leaving, guys, girls, you do so You do amazing jobs on the board. I kind of need help for the Florida Love Show. So any girls who wants to be a part of the Florida Love Show.
Yeah, I'm very sorry. I'll be leaving that. I know you love your Florida Love Show.
Me, yeah, of course. That's like the highlight.
He tells
of my
me
weekend.
every week how much he feels the love on Fridays, and
so Josh can
I
be the
feel it
Florida Love
too.
Boy.
Ooh, he's gonna take my place.
Josh, trust me.
I think that he said
Josh,
yes.
I'll just get you like some accessories, like nose plugs. Why? Why not? But
I think I'm gonna miss that the most. The feeling the love every week.
And the roses.
Yeah.
I feel like there's some girls that should step up to like try to be a part of the Florida Love Show. Don't you think so?
Oh, I think that would be a great idea.
Who would be your suggestion for like the Florida Love?
I don't know. Good. Okay. I think Anna wants to join.
I think she did because she did come up with the thumbs up. So Anna,
she said that was a yes. I want to join
every Friday on the Florida Love Show.
Well, you heard it here, guys. Friday, catch us, not me, but them, on the Florida Love Show. But thanks for joining me.
Hey, no problem. Anytime. It was good energy. You always brought good vibes. No.
Thank you.
Yes.
I very much enjoyed every week. Probably one of my favorite. Something I could always look forward to, which this is so like little, but every day I would come in and you'd be like, "Hey Taylor, how's it going?" And I always was like, he notices that I'm here. And like I don't know why that always like made me so happy.
No, it's because like I get told like. Sometimes I do.
It was so welcoming. Like some people, I would come in and they
don't say nothing.
Not really say much, but you would always be like, "How's it going, Taylor? Hey."
Yeah, 'cause you're running, and you kind of bring me back to when I was running. I used to be an athlete, but not anymore.
Yeah. Well, I'll miss it.
You'll be back. She'll be back, guys.
I'll be back. Don't worry. Don't worry.
February
but thanks for
14th.
watching. Yeah. Thanks for watching this episode. Thanks for Josh and Slick for joining me. And maybe I'll see you in the future. But for now, goodbye. Woo! Don't miss out. I'm sure I'll have some new random topic that you will hopefully enjoy. Make sure you listen to my show as a podcast on Spotify. Also, if you want to find all my other shows, just go to YouTube and Facebook and look under 2020 Vision. I'm probably going to do something like Go Feed My Turtles, so have a nice week, and I'll see you on Thursday. Bye!